Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Y'all, I cannot tell you all how long it has been since I have sat down and film a video and more or less even like film home, right? Because yeah, I wasn't in the country for a bit and I didn't post on YouTube for quite a while. So, yeah. But anyways, now that I am back, trying to be consistent with my content. So, yeah, there's that. And I just wanted to do this video today where I'm going to be sharing some Martinican slash French phrases that I learned when I was on my trip. So last year I actually posted a video with some phrases and words that I learned. If you have not seen that video as yet, you can check it out. I'm going to link it in the cards above so you can check that out as well. But this time, y'all, I found it interesting that there were new things that like stood out to me, and these I'm going to share three phrases with you all that I just kept hearing all the time, and a lot of people were using it. Anyways, guys, let me just stop rambling and let's get right into this video. So I'm going to put the French word on screen so you can also see what I am talking about. And yeah, I'm going to share you it and then share the meaning of it or the context in which it is typically used, right? So the first phrase that I kept hearing, and even up to today I still use it like sometimes, is abo. And so basically this phrase, it is used, or it means like, it's kind of used like to say like, oh really, or like really, or like seriously, like you know how we would say like really or like seriously, like that is how like they tend to use this phrase. So like when someone tells you something and it's like, oh really, it's like abo. So yeah, that's like the first phrase that a lot of people would typically use, and constantly I was hearing people using it. So my second phrase that I also heard a lot, and I feel like this one I didn't really realize that a lot of people were using it, because I feel like maybe it was even something that I heard last year, but I don't know, I didn't hear a lot of people using it. But this time around, just hearing people talking and stuff, I heard the phrase "ah oui," and basically what it means is yes, because we know we in French is yes. So when people are having like conversations, they would say "ah oui," kind of like yes, to agree with what the person is saying, or to confirm like yeah, they know what they are talking about. So yeah, like you would hear that phrase being used a lot like in conversations and when people are just having conversations. And for me, like what's always interesting is the expression in which they use it. It's not just like are we, like just like flat. There's always like this, and even with abo, it's always like are we, or abo, like very like expressive when they are like using these phrases. So yeah, that was the second phrase that I heard a lot, and I don't really find myself using that or saying it, but if you are listening to like people have a conversation, you would probably hear that. So my third and final phrase that I want to share with you all, and you all, I'm not even sure if this is French. I'm gonna have to confirm that on screen with you all. But because I feel like this is also something that you can hear English people use and say unless we took up their phrase. But yeah, so I feel like this is something like I've heard in the context of like an English speaking country, but like French people love to use this. And when they say it, to me it just sounds so funny, like so the third phrase that they say is ooh la la, and that is exactly how they say it. So like sometimes it would be like if you're having a conversation and let's say someone says something that is like shocking, or someone does something that is shocking, they would say ooh la la. And it's just like it's just how they say it. It's very very like expressive. That's the best word I can use to describe it. But yeah, so I feel like when they use that phrase in the context of when something happens that is like surprising or shocking, or like what's happening, like like yeah, that's how they would typically use that phrase. But I'm not sure like if that is French, because I feel like in English we can use, and I've heard people use that expression not in the way or how French people would express it, but I've heard English people use that as well. Alright guys, so I know this was a short video, but those were just three French phrases that I learned from my recent trip. And if you have heard any of these phrases or you are familiar with them, let me know in the comments below. Or if you know of any other French phrase that French people typically use, leave it in the comment below. And don't forget to check out my video from last year where I also shared some more words and phrases that I learned. So guys, if you are new here, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, or should I say au revoir.